Hi and welcome to 15-Minute Math Week 1. It's a second video, so it's Wednesday. It's a bit chilly here in Hong Kong, so I've got my winter woolies on. I look like an NFL coach at the sidelines here with my headphones and my woolly hat, but we're going to get going with some 15-minute maths, 15 questions. As I've said before, the more maths you do, the more practice you do, the better you will get. So if you can pause your video now, there you go. There's the first 8 questions. Pause and have a go at those. And then the next questions, 15 questions in total. There they are. Pause and have a go at those. And then I'll go through the solutions for you once you've had a good go. So here we are, 15-minute maths, video 2, the Wednesday. Let's go through now. 1 plus 6 in the unit, 7. 8 plus 5 in the tens, 13 tens, so 137. Well done if you got that one right. First up, 7 plus 6 in the units, 13, carrying the tens down below. 4 plus 9 tens is 13 tens, and one more 10 is 14 tens, 143. Subtracting 2, take away 7 in the units, we can't do, we'll borrow a 10. Borrow 1 10, 10 more than 2 is 12, take away 7 is 5. 3 take away 5 in the tens, you can't do. So we have to borrow from the hundreds. 10 more makes 13. Tens take away 5 tens, 8 tens. 700s take away 600s, 100. Excellent. If you got that one right, well done. 2004 take away 1619. Bit of a trickier one now I've put in for you. Look, 4 take away 9 you can't do. You can't borrow from the tens. There's no tens to borrow from. There's no hundreds to borrow from. You've got to borrow from all of this lot. So you're going to borrow 10. There are 200 tens there. 200 tens. If you borrow one of them, it will leave how many? How many tens will be left over? 199 tens, and there's the extra 10. So you're borrowing 110 from 200 tens, 199 will be left, 110 is borrowed there. 10 more than 4 is 14, take away 9, and the units is 5. Nice thing when you get this, they always work out nicely now because, of course, you get big numbers, big digits here. 9 tens take away 110, 8. 9 tens take away 6. Sorry, 900s take away 600s, 300s. And a 1 take away 1, 0 in the thousands. So 385, very well done if you got that one right. Some multiplication, here we go. So 9 sevens are 63 in the units. 9 zeros are just 9, but there's a 6 there. And 9 threes, 27. And again, I can just say 9 threes, even though I know it's 9 300s is 2,700, but the digits all in the right places deal with that for us. So we can just say 9 sevens are 63, 9 zeros are 0, plus 6 is 6, 9 threes are 27, and all the position of those digits gives us the right answer in mathematics. Here we go, 438 multiplied by 27. If you had problems multiplying a 3-digit number by a 2-digit number last time, let's try and follow this one through again. Let's do this one first, the units first. 7 eighths are 56, just as before, but I'm carrying really small, so I know my major digits. 7 threes are 21, plus 5 is 26. 7 fours are 28, plus 2 is 30. Nearly made a mistake there. 7 fours are 28, plus the 2, 50. Now I'm multiplying by 20. I'm not multiplying by 2, I'm multiplying by 20, so I'm going to need a 0 in the digit. In the units there, 0 digit in the units. 2, no, I can just do the same kind of maths now, and all my digits will be in the right places now. 2 eighths are 16. 2 threes are 6 plus 1 is 7. 2 fours are 8. And so we get 6 in the units because we're adding these two now. This is 20 lots of 438. This is 7 lots of 438. And we get 6 plus 6 in the tens is 12. We get 7 plus 1 is 8, and 8 plus 3, 11. So there we go. Oops. Okay, so there's the answer there. Well done if you got that one right. So 2 multiplications. A couple of divisions now. We've got 7,494 divided by 6. 6's into 7 goes once, remainder 1. 6's into 14 go 2, remainder 2. 6's into 29. I think 4 6's are 24 with a remainder of 5. And 6's into 54, 9. So very well done if you got that answer there, 1,249. Bit of a trickier one when we're dividing by 11, but let's see if we can do it. We should know our 11 times table. And some people might be tempted to use long division here, but try and keep with a bit of mathematical thinking and just trying to use this short division. So 6,589 divided by 11. Let's see if we can do it in short division. 11's into 6, we can't do that, but 11's into 65. 5 11's are 55 with a remainder of 10. Nothing wrong with doing it like this. 5 11's are 55. There's 65 there, so a remainder of 10. 11's into 108. I think it's 9 11's. 9 11's are 99. 99, but we've got 108, so there's a remainder of 9. And 11's into 99, 9. And it gives you that bit more mental agility, that bit more maths cognitive practice if you just try and do short division. We'll talk about long division maybe later on, but right now, short division, I like it. It's really good to stretch your mathematical brains. So well done if you got that one right. If you want to have another pause now and have a more of a go at this, if you want to review your answers, please do. So pause now. If you're all ready to go and you've got your answers and you just want me to check them through, here we go. So 50 times 80. Well, 5 8's are 40, but we've got an extra 10 and an extra 10 because it's not 5 8's, it's 50 80's. So 5 8's are 40, multiplied by 10, multiplied by 10. So this is a bit like 5 times 10 times 8 times 10. That's the 50, that's the 80. 5 8's are 40, but you've got to multiply by 10 and multiply by 10 again. 954 divided by 10, 95.4. This was back to that thing we looked at last video, BIDMAS, BEDMAS, BODMAS, depending on what nation you're in when you're learning your mathematics, or what area of the world you're in when you're learning your mathematics, but we do multiplication before we do addition. So I asked you to work down the page. 7 4's are 28. We haven't dealt with the 3 or the addition. 3 plus 28 is 31. So that's making sure we do the multiplication before we do the addition. We do not read from left to right in mathematics. This one, we do the division. 18 divided by 3 is 6. And we do the multiplication before we do that subtraction. So we do divisions and multiplications before we do additions and subtractions. So 2 11's are 22. 18 divided by 3 is 6. We haven't dealt with that subtraction yet. So work down the page just like that, underneath. And 22 take away 6 is 16. Very well done if you got those right. Find the next two numbers in the sequences. 6, 11, 16, 21, 26, 31. I believe every time we're going up here, I think we're adding 5 each time. We're adding 5 each time. So that will be 36 and 41. In this one, I think we are subtracting 6 each time. I think we're subtracting 6, aren't we? We're subtracting 6 each time. 38, subtract 6, 32. 32, take away 6 or subtract 6, 26. So again, very well done if you got those right. And lastly, these two kind of questions I put at the end here, just to try and get you to think about mathematics and problem solving. Number 14, Jack is picking up his grandmother, from the train station. He arrives at the train station at 11:43. Now I've used the 24-hour clock in this time because train timetables and other timetables usually 24-hour clock, not AMs and PMs. But his grandmother, her train doesn't arrive until 13:19. So hopefully you know that means 1:19 PM, and that's 11:43 AM. How long does he have to wait? So the way I would suggest you look at this is to think about rounding up to certain hours. So let's think of a time in between. midday would be in between, and 1300 hours or 1 p.m. would also be in between. Now let's have a think about this. How many minutes would you have to wait between 11:43 and 12 o'clock? 17 minutes. That's 17 minutes. Okay. Between 12 and 1 o'clock, that's 1 hour, isn't it? 1 hour. So you can either call it 60 minutes or 1 hour. Okay. And then between 1300 and 1319, that's another 19 minutes. So I would suggest this is a good method for time questions, just thinking of the whole hours, working up to an hour and then working past the hours. And if we do that all together, you can see it's going to be 1 hour and 17 plus 19, 1 hour and 17 plus 19. If you need to do a little bit of working, 17 plus 19, 9 plus 7 is 16, 36. Somebody could do that in your head, maybe 17 plus 9, adding 19, always good to add 20 and then subtract 1. So 36 minutes. So my final answer would be 1 hour, 36 minutes wait. So he's got quite a long wait. He made sure he was early. And why wouldn't you? As your grandmother, you should be on time to pick up your grandmother from the station. 15, we did one of these on Monday. Let's have a look. Jamie has $5 more in his friend Jenny. Now I suggested, if you remember, there's a lovely little Singaporean method that I've seen used for these questions. I think it's a great thing to do. So Jamie's got $5 more. So Jamie's got more dollars. So Jamie's, you just put out a lozenge like that, or a rectangle or lozenge like that, and Jamie's will be longer than Jenny's because she's got less money. And you're told that difference, oops a daisy, what I've done there. Let's go back to drawing. That difference in the money is 5. So the difference is 5. But altogether, they've got 27. So you can think of it this way. So if you do 27, if we take away that 5, so 27 take away 5 would be 22, which means these two bits here have to be 22, and they're the same because this 5 extra bit is the more money that Jamie has than Jenny. So these 2 extra bits have to be 22. So 22 altogether, divide it by 2, and you'll come up with 11. So each one of these has to be 11, and then that's the 5, just like that. So 11 plus 5 will be the 27. So I think it's a really great visual way of learning. That's a bit of Singaporean mathematical learning techniques there, which I think is fantastic. And so we haven't answered the question, how much money does each of them have? Let's answer the question now, because sometimes in math, we sometimes forget to answer the question. We do all this lovely work and then forget to answer the question. So I've got to tell you how much Jamie has and how much Jenny has. Jenny has the smaller portion, that's 11. Jamie has the bigger one, that's the 11 plus the 5, $16. Double check, 16 plus 11 is 27. Very well done if you got that right. There's a nice visual way of learning there. Hope you enjoyed it. There'll be another one on Friday, 15-minute maths, 15 questions, exercising our mathematical mind. Thank you very much. I'm going to try and keep warm today. Bye-bye.